So a lot of people have been talking about converting to digital, but we did it in a somewhat unique way. Most people have converted to digital by making two transformations. One is from going from print to digital, and one is going from a print format to a scrolling website format. And so when you ask people to change, they have to make two changes. They have to go from print to digital, and then they have to change the format that they read news in. So what we decided is let's try to have people only make one change, not two changes. Let's let them keep the print format that they're so familiar with. And let's just go from one change from print to digital. And so that's what we did. And that's what we call the digital replica. So when you get a copy of the Chattanooga Times Free Press, you're going to still see the front page and page 2 and page 3 and the sports section front and the business section front and all the sections exactly the same way you've always seen the newspaper, the same amount of content you've always had in the same format. With our articles, we often have videos and we have slideshows. So for example, say you were reading an article on the front page and it was about the evacuation from Afghanistan. There was a photo there about it. Well, if you click on that photo, if you see a certain icon, you can click on that photo. Instead of seeing one photo, you might see 10 photos of that same story. If you see a different type of icon with that photo, you click on it, and now you actually see a video of that story. So what it turns out to be is a much better way of storytelling than just having the article in print, whether it's a photo or an article. Now it's really becomes live. You can, see, they might have had that same video on the CBS Morning News, and you might have missed it, but it's on your paper all day. So you can go back and look at it anytime you want, or you can even share that. So another thing we ask people is, do you ever look at a back edition of any of the papers? Because with the iPad, you can store up to 60 editions, previous editions on your iPad. We thought maybe 5% would say, oh yeah, I'll go back occasionally and look at an article. 40% of the people said they went back and looked at a previous edition. That really surprised us. I wonder if people, I know people have probably had people say to them, hey, did you see that article in the paper the other day? Someone would say, oh, I missed that article. And gosh, I think I've already thrown my paper out or put it in the recycle. Well, now it's real easy. You just scroll back to a previous day, pick whichever day, and you can find the article. Or you can find it by going to our archives. And now for anyone with an iPad, our archives are free. Any of our archives are free you can go to. So that's another advantage.